The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Create space with a step back. The shot bounces off the rim. A clever fake. Open look. Knocks it down. Flawless. Blocks the shot. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one. A step back shot. Whoa, great D. Blows by the D. The defender cannot keep up. An open mid-range. Secures the two-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Create space with the crossover. Capella with a well-timed pick. Step back and pops. Bronson. That's just way too easy. Wallace setting a screen. A clever pass. A wide open three. The bang. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Create space with a step back. Some tough luck there on the three. No hesitation for that shot. Bronson. 3 points off the board. Pump fakes. Blows by the D. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Flawless. Scores with a dunk. Step back and pops. Defense was all over. Going rush deep. Uncontested three-pointer. The touch isn't quite there today. That shot was contested. Play! Makes it over tight defense. A successful contest by the defender. Hits it, that'll hurt the opponents. Going rush deep. The defender cannot keep up. Pulls up from mid-range. Wade knocks it down. Wade just denies the shot. Shoots from right under the rim. Wallace nails the two-pointer. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Julio preparing for takeoff. Julio just casually drops it in. The defender is dropped. Oh my goodness, what a move. Capella perfect timing on that block. Shot clock winding down. A tough three-pointer. Cut down. That's a bad shot. Wallace with an effortless dunk.
1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 2, 1. Kind of forced that one. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Gains the first possession. Some tight defense here. Fakes the shot. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. The defender is shaking off on that one. A clever fake. Not much time left now. To the paint. Wade! An explosive finish at the rim. A wide open three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A wide open shot. Wade hits it. Fading from mid-range. Malone. Shot is good. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Curry, a quick shot off the catch. You should never leave Curry open like that. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Goes for a fadeaway. Malone hits it. Great defense. Fakes the shot. A good look for three. Curry doing what Curry does. Fires away. Doncic stays hot from the three. An open three on the way. No good from the three-point line. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Wide open for a three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Fires away. Some Luka magic on display right there. The game is tied. Blows by the D. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Excellent pass. A tough three-pointer. Time is running out. That's a bad shot. Fading from mid-range. Malone sinks the basket. A failed drive attempt. That's some solid defense. Every possession matters now. Uncontested three-pointer. Wade hits it. Defense needs to be better now. They've turned the tables. Here comes the supermodel. Wide open for a three. Doncic knocks down the three. And they're back on top. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Tie game, the pressure is on.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Cannot shake off the defender. Shot clock about to expire. Pump fakes Capella with a rim rattling dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. A good look for three. What a beautiful three. And they take the lead. A failed drive attempt. An open mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock winding down. Leonard lays it in. Now that's too easy. That player gives them the lead. The defender cannot keep up. That's a clean block. Just too quick for the defense. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Shoots a fader. Leonard knocks it down. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. Not much time left now. A wide open three. Curry with the triple, 3 more points for his team. It's a brand new ball game from now. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer. Elevates. Gasol throws the hammer down. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Capella makes an easy basket. Cannot shake off the defender. Gasol setting the pick. Great defense. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Launches a quick shot. Tatum. That's just way too easy. The game is tied. Fires away. Some tough luck there on the three. A good look for three. Gasol hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That's too far out. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. An open three on the way. Tatum knocks down the three. What an incredible assist. Uncontested three-pointer. Leonard, that's just way too easy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Shoots with conviction. 1. And that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Oh my goodness, what a move. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Hard. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Create space with the crossover. Way! With the heavy slam. That's some solid defense. The defender cannot keep up. Harden finding his rhythm. The shot bounces off the rim. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Nurkic with the rack attack. Going for the dunk. Wade just casually drops it in. A good look for three. 3 points off the board. Blows by the D, a wide open shot, secures the 2-pointer. Create space with the crossover. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from 3. No. Nurkic with the big rejection. Fakes the shot. Running the pick and roll. Create space with a step back. Hard. What a beautiful 3. A wide open 3. Wade drains the 3-pointer. Nurkic with the double fade. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. A failed drive attempt. Shot clock winding down. Tight defense right there. Pump fakes, a clever fake. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. The defender cannot keep up. An open three on the way, and B should try to attack the basket more. Giannis on the drive. Giannis throws the hammer down. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fires away. Time is running out. Drains the three-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fakes it, didn't shoot hard, just takes the ball away. There's still time for miracles. Double step back three from the pier. Wide open for a three, hard. 3 points off the board. A difficult mid-range shot. Wait! Ignores the D and knocks it down. Launches on top of defense. MP's ready to protect the paint. The D was too tight on that shot. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down. 4, 3. They're struggling on the offensive end. 2. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. That's a slick move. That's a nice dish. Shot clock about to expire. Open look. Shot is good. Gasol sets a solid screen, sinks the basket. We're back to even now. Pulls up from mid-range, secures the two-pointer. Great defense with a big-time block. Fires one off. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Force the opponent to stop. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. A fadeaway jumper. Missed it. Some tight defense here. Pump fakes. Going for the dunk. Gasol with the heavy slam. That's a quick release. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. The defender cannot keep up. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Rodman buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. That's some solid defense. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Shoots from way downtown, from way outside. I can't believe it. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shot clock winding down. Great defense to force a shot clock violation. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Launches a quick shot. Time is running out. That's just way too easy. A close range shot. Robin lays it up and in. The ball is stopped. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Excellent pass. Gets a good look. Missed the open shot. Tight defense right there. Shot clock about to expire. Fires one off. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Pulls up from mid-range. Off the mark on that one. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. Rodman with a well-timed pick. A wide open three. Lewinsky knocks down the three. Open look. Hits it. Away. The touch isn't quite there today. That's a deep three. Not much time left now. Rodman with the rack attack. A long-range three-pointer. Spectacular shooting performance. Rodman setting a screen, shoots with conviction. Rodman, an explosive finish at the rim. Rises up. Jared Jackson Jr. scores with a dunk. An open three on the way. What a beautiful three. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Blows by the D, goes up for the layup, nails the two-pointer. Cannot shake off the defender. A clever fake. Watch out for the dunk. Rodman. Pure dominance on display right there. Oh my goodness, what a move. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lewinsky just denies the shot. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Wins the opening tip. The shot is contested. Better slow it down now. Wallace with an effortless dunk. Gasol running the pick and roll. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Shot clock winding down. To the paint. George throws the hammer down. It's a brand new ball game from now. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. Fakes the shot. Shoots from way downtown. George hits it from the parking lot, and we're all tied up. Some tight defense here. Tatum sets a solid screen. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. No hesitation for that shot. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. We're back to even now. Tatum setting a pick. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Shot clock about to expire. And it's a shot clock violation. Create space with the crossover. A tough three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Gets a good look. Tatum. Shot is good. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Gasol running the pick and roll. A good look for three. George hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Another lead change in this heated game. Tatum setting a screen. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Wallace scores with a dunk. A big basket. They got the lead. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Gets the steal. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Shoots with conviction. Defense was all over. Gasol with an effortless dunk. Fires away. Curry doing what Curry does. The defender cannot keep up. What an incredible assist. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wallace with the block. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. That's a quick release. George, what a beautiful three. Wallace sets a solid screen. There's still time for miracles. That's a nice dish. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it beyond the arc. With the rack attack. Cannot shake off the defender. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Cut down. 3, 2, 1. That's a lightning fast release from Curry. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. Not much time left now. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Just casually drops it in. Blows by the D. Open look. Leonard knocks it down. The game is tied. The defender is shaking off on that one, attacking the basket, lays it up and in. Pulls up from mid-range, secures the two-pointer, and we're all tied up. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. Finishes with a commanding slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. A long-range three-pointer. You won't be making that shot every day. Gets a good look. The players are looking tired. To the paint, Gasol with the heavy slam. The defender cannot keep up. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. He's so crafty with the ball. Create space with the crossover. Just too quick for the defense. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Bad shot selection right there. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? Wade setting a pick. A failed drive attempt. Time is running out. The floor is looking slippery out there. A wide open shot. Wade hits it. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. The defender is shaking off on that one with a well-timed pick. An open three on the way. Wade knocks down the three. Blows by the D. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's a deep three. Spectacular shooting performance. With the big rejection. Launches a quick shot. Drains the three-pointer. It's all square now. What a game. With the steal. A clever pass. Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Open look. 1. Shot is good. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Great defense. A wide open three. Wade hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A good look for three. Curry with a circus three-point shot. It's a brand new ball game from now. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden, 3 points off the board. Elevates, Wallace throws down a ferocious slam. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open shot. Wade sinks the basket. Pump fakes. Excellent pass. Wide open for a three. Leonard. Defenders are going to have a hard time now, and we're all tied up. Create space with the crossover. Harden finding his rhythm. The shot bounces off the rim. Uncontested three-pointer. No good from the three-point line. That's some solid defense. Wallace blocks the shot. Step back and pops. Hard. What a beautiful three. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. That's some solid defense. Shot clock about to expire. Wallace with the posterizer. Gets a good look. Wade secures the two-pointer. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. The defender cannot keep up. Great defense. Time is running out. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. Create space with the crossover. Quick hands on that strip. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. A clever pass. Blows by the D. Wade, that's a clean block. Shot clock winding. Wallace sends it away. Rises up. Leonard scores with a dunk. And they take the lead. Double step back three from the pier. Uncontested three-pointer. Hard. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fakes the shot. An explosive finish at the rim. We got ourselves a tie. Oh my goodness, what a move. Not much time left now. A failed drive attempt. Fires away. Cut down. 4. Knocks down the 3. 3. 2. Blows by the D. 1. And that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Going for the duck. Gasol throws the hammer down. The defender is shaking off on that one. Cannot shake off the defender. A contested shot, not a smart play. What an incredible assist. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Drains the three-pointer. He's so crafty with the ball. In open mid-range, Leonard hits it. Pulls up from mid-range, knocks it down. Shoots a fader, a forced shot and miss. No hesitation for that shot. Knocks down the three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Some tight defense here. Pump fakes. The defender cannot keep up. Open look, hits it. Leonard with the great anticipation. Cannot shake off the defender. Force the opponent to stop. A clever fake. Not much time left now. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. That's a nice dish. Wide open for a three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Goes for a fadeaway. The defense was all over that shot. In open mid-range. Shot clock about to expire. Sinks the basket. Create space with the crossover. Fading from mid-range. Knocks it down. A fadeaway jumper. Better slow it down now. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. A wide open three. 3 points off the board. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Watch out for the dunk with the heavy slam. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fires away. Leonard, defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The game is all tied up. Gasol sets a solid screen. That's a nice dish. Shoots from way downtown. Hits it from the parking lot. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blocks the shot, and that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. The defender cannot keep up. Julio setting a pick, a clever pass, a failed drive attempt. Shot clock winding down, a wide open shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. What an incredible assist. Blows by the D. Time is running out. Uncontested three-pointer. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Giannis with the big rejection. Elevates. Just casually drops it in. Pulls up from mid-range. Durant secures the two-pointer. We're back to even now. Great defense. That's some solid defense. A good look for three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. Blows by the D. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. The defender cannot keep up. Excellent pass. Not much time left now. What a defensive effort from Julio. Kind of forced that one. Whoa, great D. Durant sends it away. Gets a good look. Shot is good. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. The 10th shot. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. Julio running the pick and roll. The defender is shaking off on that one. Julio makes an easy basket. Oh my goodness, what a move. Giannis with an effortless dunk. An open three on the way. Durant, what a beautiful three. Some tight defense here. What an incredible assist. Wide open for a three. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. A good look for three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. The defender is shaking off on that one. Giannis throws down a ferocious slam. Every possession matters now. Blows by the D. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Julio prepared for takeoff. Julio with the rack attack. Cannot shake off the defender. Fires away. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. Great defense. Cut down. Durant finishes with a commanding slam. 4, 3. Going rush deep. 2. Goes for a fadeaway. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Excellent pass. Rises up, scores with a dunk. An open mid-range, sinks the basket. The game is tied. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock winding down. Fakes the shot. A successful contest by the defender. The defense was all over that shot. That shot was contested. Not a smart play. A clever pass. Fakes it, didn't shoot. That's a nice dish. Shoots a fader. Time is running out. Davis secures the two-pointer. Open look. Adebayo. Shot is good. It's a brand new ball game from now. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. Adebayo. That's a clean block. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. A clever fake. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. Oh my goodness, what a move. The defender cannot keep up. Watch out for the dunk. With the right attack, we're back to even now. Elevates. Davis just casually drops it in. Fading from mid-range, knocks it down. The game is tied. Fakes the shot, fakes it, didn't shoot. Capella throws the hammer down. Create space with the crossover. Excellent pass. That's too far out. Shot clock about to expire from way outside. I can't believe it. Another lead change in this heated game. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Uncontested three-pointer, not feeling it from beyond the arc. Blows by the D. A fadeaway jumper. Davis knocks it down. A big basket. They got the lead. Every possession matters now. Gets a good look. Missed the open shot. An open three on the way. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. The block. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fires one off. 3 points off the board. They pull one back. Cut down. 4, 3. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Tie game. The pressure is on. 2, 1. Blows by the D. Kind of forced that one. This one isn't over yet. Overtime is on the way. Okay, now, the opening tip. The defender is dropped. That's a quick release. Secures the two-pointer. Wide open for a three. What a beautiful three. They got the lead. What a game. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. Goes for a fadeaway. Nice D on that play. Launches a quick shot. Drains the three-pointer. They pull one back. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Open look. Sinks the basket. It's all square now. What a game.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3. The defender cannot keep up. Capella just denies the shot. Overtime. Get ready for some more action. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. Shoots a fader. Off the mark on that one. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. Capella. Pure dominance on display right there. A wide open shot. Hits it. The game is all tied up. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Fading from mid-range, sinks the basket. A fadeaway jumper secures the two-pointer. We got ourselves a tie. The defender is shaking off on that one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4. Watch out for the dunk. Davis with an effortless dunk. 3, 2, 1. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Fires away. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. Goes for a fadeaway. Embiid connects from mid-range. What an incredible assist. Shoots a fader, knocks it down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Leonard with the heavy slam. Create space with the crossover. Just takes the ball away. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. An open three on the way. Embiid. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. And they take the lead. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Oh my goodness, what a move. A fadeaway jumper. Shot is good. Create space with the crossover. An explosive finish at the rim. Goes up with strength. Missed it. Leonard with the steal in open mid-range. Leonard hits it. The defender is shaking off on that one. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Embiid setting a screen. Pulls up from mid-range. Tatum hits it. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. A clever fake. Gets a good look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Going for the dunk with the rack attack. With a well-timed pick. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open three. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. Blows by the D. Attacking the basket. Too soft on the shot. To the paint. Leonard just casually drops it in. Leonard with a hard strip. Uncontested three-pointer. Leonard, that's just way too easy. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Fakes the shot. Leonard gets the steal. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. Fires one off. Curry. Shot is good. The defender is shaking off on that one. Leonard scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. Pump fakes. Gasol setting the pick. Curry knocks down the three. The defender cannot keep up. Rises up. Westbrook is just unstoppable. A clever fake. To the paint. Gasol throws the hammer down. Pump fakes with a big time block. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Fakes the shot. That's some solid defense. Open look. Missed it. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. Tight defense right there. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. Blows by the D. Watch out for the dunk. Oh, what a shocking miss with an effortless dunk. That player gives them the lead. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Gets a good look, secures the two-pointer. A big basket, they got the lead. Russ stops and pops. The players are looking tired. Fakes the shot. Gasol sets a solid screen. Time is running out. Oh my goodness, what a move with the steal. A good look for three. Westbrook. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. And they take the lead. A clever fake. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Pump fakes. Create space with the crossover. A failed drive attempt. Pulls up from mid-range. Leonard sinks the basket. Fires away. There's still time for miracles. Gasol, what a beautiful three. Oh, Gasol sends it away. Pump fakes. Leonard just takes the ball away. The defender is shaking off on that one. Cut down. 4. The defender cannot keep up. 3. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Fading from mid-range, a 4-shot and missed. Fakes the shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from 3. No. A clever fake. That's a slick move. Elevates. Giannis with a jaw-dropping dunk. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Wallace with a well-timed pick. Uncontested three-pointer. You should never leave Curry open like that. Another lead change in this heated game. Giannis setting a screen. Shoots a fader. But knocks it down. That player gives them the lead. Pump fakes. Fakes the shot. Blows by the D, creates space with the crossover. A good look for 3, not feeling it from beyond the arc. That's a nice dish. Shot clock winding down. Curry hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That player gives them the lead. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden knocks down the 3. Another lead change in this heated game. A clever fake. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Wide open for a 3. 3 points off the board. And they take the lead. Lays it up hard. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Pump fakes. Running the pick and roll. A clever fake. An open mid-range. Leonard secures the 2-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Double step back 3 from the pier. An open 3 on the way. Hard. That's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. Fakes the shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Curry, a quick shot off the catch. Curry doing what Curry does. Another lead change in this heated game. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. Giannis with the great anticipation. A clever fake. Pump fakes. A clever pass. Fakes the shot. Butler with a hard strip. We're all tied up in the final moment. A step back shot. Whoa, great D. Giannis on the drive. Giannis with the heavy slam. Pump fakes. Butler gets the seal. Cut down. 4, 3. Harden with an unselfish play. Just casually drops it in. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. What an incredible assist. A close-range shot. Kaminga lays it in. Now that's too easy. Driving for a layup, lays it up and in. It's a brand new ball game from now. The defender is shaking off on that one. A contested shot, a forced shot and missed. A wide open shot. Shot is good. Create space with the crossover. Goes up for the layup. Curry makes an easy basket. It's a brand new ball game from now. Blows by the D. Going for the dunk. Wade with an effortless dunk. Great defense. Open look. Kaminga knocks it down. The game is tied. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. A wide open three. Thompson drains the three-pointer. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. Kaminga with the block. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Gasol with a well-timed pick. A tough three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Gasol with the heavy slam. Some tight defense here. The defender cannot keep up. A wide-open shot. Sinks the basket. Rises up. Gasol throws the hammer down. Oh my goodness, what a move. Kaminga setting the pick. Blows by the D. Fires away. Curry with a circus three-point shot. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Thompson just takes the ball away. The 10 shot, an open three on the way. Curry finds Thompson for the three, and that concludes our game. Congratulations, that was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Quickly takes it to the rim. Malone buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Lays it up. Wade lays it in. Now that's too easy. We're back to even now. An open mid-range. Hits it. Elevates. Scores with a dunk, and we're all tied up. Wide open for a three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. An open three on the way. The touch isn't quite there today. Gets a good look. A two-pointer. Won't go. Attacking the basket. Malone nails the two-pointer. No hesitation for that shot. No good from the three-point line. Pulls up from mid-range, hits it. Uncontested three-pointer, knocks down the three. A clever pass, fakes the shot. Fires away. 3 points off the board. Running the pick and roll. A wide open three. The shot bounces off the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. Lewinsky. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Excellent pass. Oh my goodness, what a move. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Not much time left now. Rises up with the posterizer. Create space with the crossover. Open look. Wade secures the two-pointer. That's a nice dish. Gets a good look. Sinks the basket. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Drains the three-pointer. We're back to even now. Cannot shake off the defender. Tie game. It's anybody's game right now. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. A failed drive attempt. Gasol sets a solid screen. The defender cannot keep up. Fires away. Gasol. What a beautiful three. Tie game. The pressure is on. The ball is stopped. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. To the paint. Malone with a rim-rattling dunk. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them.